Hello guys, and welcome back to another Python video for intermediates. And in this video we're going to be talking about something called the map function. So if you haven't checked out the beginner series that I have on my channel, be sure to check it out. I'll put a link in the description down below. If you already know the beginners stuff and you want to check out some of the intermediate stuff, I have also some videos on my channel. So I'll also put link in this of the intermediate series in the description down below. Without any further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and solve a problem in order to maybe explain the map function properly. So say we want to have a list. So call it nums, set it equal to a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 4 and 5. Okay. And then I want to multiply all of this list by itself. So for example, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3, and so on. So how am I going to do that? Now, we can do that using a function that handles the equation that we want to do. So we want to multiply everything, so we'll call it mult, like that. And then we'll take in the parameter x, like that. And next we'll return the equation we want to do. You can divide, you can multiply, whatever. I'm going to do multiplication, so I'm going to do x times x. Next, I'm going to go ahead and make a new list, so new nums, let's call it. So it equals to, okay, let's actually add an underscore so we can know what it is. We'll set it to a blank list, because this is what we want to put the final results in. We're going to put it in another list, and then we're going to make a for loop that applies the equation to the new list. So so for x in nums, which is our list up there. Next we're gonna append the final result to the new list. So new nums dot append, like this, and then we will basically type alt and apply the equation to the x, like this. So what this basically will do is the parameter is x, and so first let me explain it properly. So this is the list we want to affect the equation on. This is the actual equation, so the function that handles the equation. This is the new list we're going to store all the results in. And then this is the for loop that's going to handle or apply the equation to the list. So for x in nums, which is this list. So keep multiplying x by x, and we're picking up the x from the list. So if it is the first number, x is going to be 1. If it's the second number, x is going to be 2, and so on. Next, we need to print the new list. So nums. And now if I run the program, you see it gives us some results over here, which is 1 times 1, 1, 2 times 2, 4, and so on. Now if I add a couple of numbers like this, so 7, 8, 9, and let's add 10 too. You see we'll have it until 100 like this. Now this pretty much did take a long time to do, which is definitely what we don't want. So it took us around 4 lines to handle the equation and apply it. So you can do this in a much simpler way. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and comment this out. So if you want to take a look at it, it's here. And I'm going to go ahead and look at it down over here. And so for this one, we'll need to use the map function, which will do this in just one line. So we're gonna print, and then we're gonna list the results. So we're gonna use the list function, and then we're gonna type the map function, which we're talking about, and then the map function takes 2 parameters. First of all, the function you want to apply to the list, and second of all, the list you want to apply the function to. Now, I know this is kind of confusing, but you'll understand now. So, mult and nums. And if you run the program, you see it gives us the same result. So, what it basically does, print basically just prints it out here, List basically lists the results. Map, basically like applies the first parameter to the second parameter. So mult is the equation. We applied it to nums, which is the second parameter or list. Now, you can also do this with other equations. For example, divided by. If you run it, you see you get a 1 because it's basically dividing by itself. So if you want to divide it by a specific number, so for this instance, let's say 1, the results will vary because you divide it by 1, and it basically just does the equation. So map is basically kind of a replacement for all of that. You know what I mean? So this print over here is basically this. The new list we created is basically in one word, and the map is basically all of that over here, I think. And over here, the parameters are basically the things we want to apply to each other. So this is how the map function works. Now we could try another example if you want. Maybe let's try the modulus operator, and we'll test it out with, let's say, 3, because if I keep it x, as you can see, you'll get all 0. So let's try with 3, and you see you get the results 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0. So it basically just gives you the result, nothing so special. You can also do the exponent, so if you do it like that, you see you'll get like 1 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 3, and so on, until it reaches 10 to the power of 10, which is probably a huge number. So yeah, this is how the map function works. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have liked this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys in the next video.